This conference will now be recorded.
Hi everyone, good morning, good evening, guys. Hope my voice is audible for everyone.
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks for your confirmation. Yeah, once again, welcome to Isha Training Solutions. Uh, Hope my voice is audible. My screen is also visible for everyone. Okay, so yesterday what happened? It's an introduction session. So I explained about what are all the course content that we are going to learn as part of the uh, JMeter, right? So what will I do today? Pretty much we'll start the session, guys. Okay, we'll start the session from the topic one, and you guys can ask me any questions while we are discussing things. So the first topic is actually your JMeter introduction. Okay, JMeter introduction part of it. So JMeter is a open source tool. Okay, Apache JMeter is a open source tool. Apache JMeter is a open source tool. It's a Java based tool. Okay, so I would say earlier they we had a very uh, um, uh, strong assumption that JMeter will only support web-based applications only, and because of that reason only, other commercial tools were took the market. Okay, now it's not like that. Even you can use JMeter for different application performance testing. So JMeter improved a lot now. Okay, I I am working in this JMeter tool probably from say like 2 dot uh, 3 or 2.9, and then and 3 3.0 3.1, like that all the versions I am working on it, and right now it is actually 5.4. Okay, so I know how this tool is actually evolved over the period, and what are all the pros and cons, all those things. So in this course journey, what I am going to explain, in what way you can use this tool in a streamlined way to do your performance performance testing. In that way only we are going to discuss things, guys. Okay, so JMeter introduction. Yes, JMeter is a open source Java based performance testing tool. Open source Java based performance testing tool. Okay, so if I show their official website, straight away I'll say like Apache JMeter. Okay, Apache JMeter. So you can see Apache JMeter is a Apache project that can be used as load testing tool for analyzing and measuring the performance of varieties of services with a focus on web applications. Okay, so if I click Apache JMeter, their official website, okay, so every information will be available. Say if somebody is asking what is the capability of this JMeter tool, okay. So Apache Geometer application is open source software, yeah, 100% pure Java application designed to load test functional behavior and measure performance. So it is a Java based application. Why I am repeating this multiple times, because Java based applications means what? It is running on top of a JVM. Okay, any Java based application will be running on top of the JVM. Okay, Java virtual machine. So which means that whenever you are doing a testing in JMeter, you should focus on certain. Sorry, those who are not talking, please go on mute, guys. Yeah. Whenever we are talking about JMeter, you should focus on heap memory as well. Okay. So in our course, what I will do, I will explain like what is your heap memory setting, how to set a optimum value. If you are not setting the value, what will happen and all like that in the later part of it. That's the reason I'm explaining this particular thing. Like it is a 100% pure Java based application. Okay, fine. I know it is a Apache JMeter is from Apache, and then it is a open source tool, and it is actually 100% Java based application. Okay, then what else I can understand it? These are the things that are supported: web, HTTP, HTTPS, Java, Node.js, PHP, ASP.NET. Okay, these are the supported things, and also it will also do SOAP call, REST call web services. File transfer protocol, yes, possible. Database testing via JDBC call, yes, possible. LDAP, and then message oriented middleware via JMX, and then mail transfer protocols, and then native commands, TCP, Java objects. So these are the list of things that are possible in your JMeter. Okay, but predominantly, I mean, out of my experience I'm saying, predominantly people will go towards web application means JMeter. Web application means JMeter. Why? Because customer nowadays what they are thinking, say like I have different flavor of application that are available with me. For a pure web application, I don't want to go to LoadRunner, I don't want to go to NeoLoad, I don't want to go to StormRunner, or otherwise called as LoadRunner Cloud. So I don't want to go to these people for purchasing the license for a simple web application. No, I don't want to do that, because we have Apache JMeter tool which is available for those open web application. I mean, plain web application. I can use a open source solution which is JMeter itself. That is every customer's intention nowadays. Okay, every customer's intention. If it is complex protocol, at least I will try to use LoadRunner, NeoLoad, Performance Center like that. But for a pure web application, I don't want to go to commercial solution. I'll go to open source solution like that. Most of the customers they started thinking. Okay, most of the customers, because still enterprise level organization they still use LoadRunner only, but the CMM level 3 company or CMM level 5 company, what they are thinking, why should I invest more money for license cost itself? If I am spending 15,000 20,000 only for tool, instead I will invest that money for one more performance tester, invest that money for the one more performance testers like that. Every customer they started thinking. So yeah, coming back, you have these protocol support that are there. Okay, these are protocol support in JMeter. These things are actually calling under a name called sampler. Okay, how the communication is actually happening, right? These are called under the name of sampler. So which means that JMeter is actually having this capability. Okay, and sometimes it may be an interview question. JMeter is not a browser. JMeter is not a browser. It works at protocol level. It works at protocol level. As far as web services and remote services are concerned, JMeter looks like a browser. However, JMeter does not perform all the actions supported by browser. In particular, JMeter does not execute the JavaScript found in the HTML pages, nor does it render the HTML pages as a browser does. Okay, so this point, I mean, if somebody can ask this as an interview question, what they will do, they'll say like, it's not a browser. It's not a browser. It's not going to simulate the browser behavior, or it's not going to simulate the browser content. So make sure you have an understanding. JMeter is a HTTP communication tool. HTTP. Your server level calls only will be communicated. So JMeter is designed for that. It's not for your. It's not acts like a browser. That is what you need to understand. So introduction to JMeter means it is an open source tool, Java based application, protocol supported, and you have this understanding as well. Okay, so just a minute. We'll take a pause here. Any Hasib, Hasib, you can ask your question, Hasib.
Uh, Hi, good morning. This is my first session. Yesterday I was not able to attend. My question is like, right, I work for mobile platform, okay, on the
Mhm,
iOS for native
mhm,
apps.
mhm.
Will this training help me to automate performance testing for mobile apps like native for iOS? Uh, just,
See, actually saying this tool will be used, but in this course content, mobile recording session is not there. Okay, but we have a separate session itself. Mobile performance testing is a separate session we are taking. Okay, so in that it is there. I mean, I covered LoadRunner tool for mobile performance testing, JMeter tool for mobile performance testing, like that I covered in that session. But this session is specifically focused on JMeter, the other capabilities. For mobile alone, we have a separate session, but this tool is having the capability to do the mobile performance testing as well. Okay.
Okay, so it's totally different altogether when it comes to mobile because the way you go, right, it is like similar to what we do, or we need to change that, or
Small,
there is an
small, yeah, small difference in the way you are recording things. That's all. Remaining all is all same. Okay, only the capture, only the data capture is actually the little different. But after capturing the customization part, right, like you are doing a parameterization, or you are doing a correlation, you are doing a assertion, you are doing validation, all those things are still same. Only thing is the entity in which you are capturing the traffic is actually different. Okay, say like in the normal web application, the front facing entity is actually your browser. Here in the mobile world, it is actually your mobile device, right? So what they will do, very simple, they will connect your mobile to a Wi-Fi. You will connect your machine to the same Wi-Fi. I mean, machine in the sense like JMeter, where JMeter is there, right? That machine also to the same Wi-Fi network, which means that what are all the things are there in the same Wi-Fi? Your machine is there, your mobile is there. Okay, and then through the port communication, I mean, in your mobile, under the advanced setting, there is a manual proxy option is there, and you are going to set a port number. That same port number you have to configure it inside your JMeter tool. Once you are clicking start recording in JMeter, okay, JMeter tool is becoming the proxy server. JMeter tool is becoming the proxy server, and whatever the traffic that you are doing it in the mobile will be captured in the JMeter tool. Asif. Okay, that's a process
and
actually.
it
That's a
is
process.
okay, and it is same for iOS and Android for both thing
Everything,
it works the same.
everything,
Okay,
everything.
yes, okay. Is there any active batch going on for mobile separately in
No,
this part?
right now there is no batch available. But it is
Okay.
in the plan. But right now it is not available. I mean, it's not running. It's not running as if, yeah.
Okay, but there is a plan in future to
Yeah,
take it for.
it's planned. Actually, it's supposed to start 1 week before itself, because of other plans are took the priority. We are waiting for the date. So once it's confirmed, we will take that session as well. Azim.
Okay, if I continue to this and if I can switch to the mobile when it starts with, or it is totally
You
different.
you talk to Kumar sir. Okay, Kumar. Okay.
Okay,
I
okay,
mean,
sure.
towards the end of the session, no, I will display his mobile number in the screen. You take it, or else what is a big deal? You can take it right now itself. 80199
Okay.
52427. Okay, this is Kumar sir number. 801995247. So you can talk to him, whatever. I mean, what is your requirement? You can explain to him, and he will provide you the solution. Okay.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for I think we
Yeah,
deviated from a topic. Thanks for that.
it's okay. No problem. Yeah. So coming back, so now we have an understanding. JMeter tool is an open source tool. Why open source tool is very important means the license cost. The license cost is a factor. Okay. Now everybody started thinking about this line item. Why should I pay this much of a license cost? Say an example for a 1 month, for 1 month cost. Somewhere I'm spending so and so license cost for LoadRunner Neo Load means what customer they started thinking, instead that money I can invest for the performance tester service cost. Performance tester service cost. In that way, customer they started thinking. Okay, so which meaning that for a pure web application, people started preferring for JMeter tool. Okay, JMeter tool because of the licensing cost thing. And one more thing, earlier, maybe some 2 years before or 3 years before, why everybody preferred commercial tool? Because JMeter had certain problems. JMeter had certain problems. What was the problem? The problem is your load generators. Problem is load generators. I mean, everybody will say if you are trying to use JMeter, the load generator is actually you need to invest a lot. You need to invest a lot if it is a on-premises load generator. Okay, within your organization firewall, if you wanted to create a load generator, the cost of investment will be very high, like that everybody used to say. But now it is not the case, right? Because of cloud infrastructure came into the picture, right? Cloud infrastructure now AWS, Azure, Alibaba, even Google Cloud Platform, everybody came into the picture. Because of that, what's happening now, that story is not there. Simply you can spin up the machine and then you can use that as a load generator. With a very low cost, you can do your performance testing. Okay, so that's a benefit, right? That's a benefit after the cloud becoming very familiar. So now that problem statement is not at all a problem for JMeter. But in those days, everybody used to mention JMeter is having a problem. If you are using large volume testing, you need a lot of machines to do the trigger, like that everybody used to say. But now it is not the case. Okay, your cloud solution came. So now performance testing using JMeter tool is very easy. Okay, that is the one problem statement they overcome. And then the next one is your reports. Earlier, JMeter reporting structure was little average only. Okay, average only. I mean, they used to provide simple theoretical report or one or two graphical report. That's all. They used to give like that only. I mean, they used to give aggregate report, aggregate graph, summary report, view results tree, like that. Very minimum level of reports will be there, probably 2 to 3 years before. Okay, but now what happened? They introduced the concept called HTML report. HTML report. So which means that JMeter is now having the capability to generate the HTML report. Okay, to generate the HTML report. That HTML report, say an example, just a minute. Yeah, this is actually JMeter generated HTML report. This is a summary screen. Okay, this is actually the summary screen. All your summary level informations that are there. Not only that, you can have multiple graphs. Okay, charts, overtime chart, throughput chart, response time chart, like that. You have a lot of uh, chart capabilities are available. Okay, you can prepare response time, overtime chart. Look at here, all these are actually a wonderful representation of information. Right now they improved a lot, I would say. Not like previous versions, but now in the latest versions they improved a lot with respect to their reports. Okay, that is making a tight competition for other commercial solutions. Okay, earlier the commercial tools only had a good look and feel of the reports, but now even JMeter is having this HTML report, right? So now everybody started generating the HTML report, started sharing this HTML report to the customer. So everybody actually moving towards JMeter tool because of this reason also. Because of this reason also. Okay. So in our course journey, I mean, in the later part of the session, I will show you how to generate the HTML report also. Don't worry. Right now, I only showed the sample of the HTML report. Okay, how HTML report will be looking like. But I will show you in the later part of the course journey how to generate the HTML report. Even after generation of the HTML report, how to read the HTML report, and then how to understand is there a potential bottleneck or what, like that we will discuss, guys. Okay, so right now I'm trying to show what for everybody started preferring JMeter tool, why they moved to other commercial solution to open source solution, like that I'm trying to explain. So reporting is actually the another reason. Now they overcome. Okay, Apache Geometer tool they overcome, and then people started preferring your JMeter tool, JMeter tool. Okay, and then the heap problem also, heap setting problem. The heap setting problem was the problem also. So maybe some 2 to 3 years before, because of very limited infrastructure configuration, people used to say JMeter report is not stable, JMeter report is not consistent, like that they used to say. But now it is not a case. Okay, you can spin up a small machine, medium machine, large machine, extra large machine, like that you can spin up a machine in cloud infrastructure, right? So because of that, what is happening nowadays, you don't have a problem at all. You don't have problem at all. You can run a large performance testing. I mean, I personally have experience executing uh, 1,10,000 user load, guys. Okay, 1,10,000 user load using JMeter. Okay, personally, so I'm saying 1,10,000 user load performance testing I did it. So which means that what you have the option to go to a large scale performance testing using JMeter now with the cloud infrastructure, and you are not facing any heap related problems. You are not facing any heap related problems. I'll take a pause here. Any question till now? You can ask your question, please.
Yes, Srinivas, this is Jay. Hello.
Sorry, one at a
Am
time,
I,
guys.
am I audible?
Yeah, Jay.
Yes, Srinivasan, we used to get like it's a open source tool. So mostly of the organization used to get LR LoadRunner. So JMeter right now, and which is the more having taking for the most companies are preferable for JMeter or like license like LR.
Yeah, Jay. That is what I mentioned. Say you go to this approach. Say like in an organization, they are only having one application or multiple application. Okay. If they are having multiple application, what they are thinking for those multiple application, which is actually very simple, which is actually complex. If it is simple, we'll try to go to JMeter. If it is complex, we'll try to go to other things. Even I'm saying JMeter also started used for complex things also, but But mindset of the customer is, if it is pure web application, why should I invest money for the licensing? That is what every customer they started thinking. That is first thing. Okay, and the next thing is based on the vertical. It may be a banking customers or insurance customers. For banking customers and insurance customers only, they are very strict in the. I mean, they are very strict. The banking customers and insurance customers only, they are very strict in the open source tool policies and all. But others, there is no problem, they can straight away use the open source tool. But now that mindset is also changing. Recently the banking customers and insurance customer to whom I worked with, right, they also started preferring the open source tool, because they know JMeter is an industry familiar open source tool and it is having a good reputation in doing the performance testing. So now everybody started preferring that as well. Yes, there is a mixture of LoadRunner and JMeter usage is there, but JMeter is taking little edge if it is a licensing cost optimization, which customer they are thinking about licensing cost optimization, right? In that place JMeter is actually taking little edge, but still customers are taking the decision based on the complexity of the application, based on the protocol support, Jay. Okay,
Okay, so mostly companies are preferring JMeter apart from the LR for the license versions.
because of the licensing cost. Yeah, correct.
So one more thing. So it's like a open source for the JMeter also. So Neoload is also open source.
No, Neoload is commercial. Neot is Neoload.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
And one more thing is, I read somewhere like only with a virtual load of 50 users we can perform in the open source for JMeter. If
No, no,
we have, we
no,
can
no.
go with any count.
Yeah, that's what. The 50 user load count is only for LoadRunner community license. Okay, the one that you are saying. For JMeter is a open source, right? There is no restriction. Okay, you can go up to n number of users. Only thing is you need to focus on your heap setting. Heap. That is what I told you, right? Heap setting should be proper based on the level of heap memory that you are having with. You can do your performance testing. Sufficient memory should be there, and you can do your performance testing. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, Sanjay.
Can we write the assertions using Java in JMeter?
Yeah. Can we write the
Uh, Assertions like when we
some
running
background?
the load.
Some background sound is coming from your end, Praveen. Your voice is not
So
that clear.
when we running the load test for
Oh,
the HTTP services, so if I
okay.
want to make the assertions for the response calls, can we use the Java or Bean shell only to write the assertions?
It's up to you. It's up to you. See, Bean shell and these are quite a similar syntax only, Praveen. Okay. It's up to you to use the Bean shells. Okay. I wanted to tell to this entire forum, where there is a need only, you need the custom scripting for simple assertions, for simple validations and all. You don't require bin shell scripting at all. Okay, I'll explain you where is the scripting part is comes into the picture, where you are unable to do something using your native capability of the tool. Okay, your native capability of the tool is what? To do parameterization, to do correlation, to do assertion. All those things are the native capability of the tool. If your native capability of the tool is unable to achieve certain things, that time only you are trying to think about writing your custom script to achieve that. Okay, but it will not all the way happening, guys. Okay, not always you need to write a custom scripting. Say where there is a need, where there is a place you are not capturing something, or something is not actually working, that place only you are going to do the custom scripting. Remaining places and all, it is not actually required. Clear?
Yes, Sarvana.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, heap setting is
Actually,
used
in
for
my
reporting.
personal experience, not in the multiple occasions. I mean, I got a very few occasions only to use this kind of custom scripting and all. Not always. That's what I'm saying, because everybody's mindset is no. I don't know scripting. I don't know code writing logic. Whether JMeter is a good tool for me like that. Actually, saying we don't want to go to the false assumption that everybody day in day out they are writing the bean shell scripting. No, no, not like that. Where there is an option where you don't have say simple example, you are recording your script, and while doing the recording, and then you are replaying the script. Once you are replaying, something is actually failing, some place your script is actually failing. You are going back and then you are doing the investigation why it is actually failing. That time you are coming it to know some token or some value is actually is not passing properly. Some token or value is not passing properly. So you are doing the investigation that whether you can pass that dynamic value through the correlation. I mean, there is a correlation concept is there, right? So dynamic value handling, you are trying to do that in that way, but in your entire script that dynamic value is nowhere available. The dynamic value is nowhere available in the script. So that time what you are doing, you are discussing with your development team, boss, this is a dynamic value which is passing in the script, but that dynamic value is nowhere available in the script. So can you explain me how to generate that dynamic value? So they may be explaining like this is a process, this is a JavaScript, this is a bean shell script, this is a groovy things like that. They will discuss with you, and then you are going to locally execute that script. That output of the script will be the token generated. That token you are going to use it inside the script. Okay, so this is all very corner to corner chance where you are not getting the dynamic value. If your dynamic value is capturing binormal, I mean through the recording mode, through the replay mode, if it is binormal working, mean there is no point in writing the bean shell scripting or groovy scripting. So bean shell scripting and groovy scripting is all required where there is a need, where you are scripting, I mean where your recorded script is not working. That time only you are going on with the plan B, plan C and all. But other than that, if it is working fine, you don't require to do any kind of a scripting. Clear guys, everybody? Clear, right? Okay. So now we have the understanding, okay, JMeter tool is for these activities, and we got that understanding. Introduction, I know now it's an open source tool, Java based tool, Apache owns it, and then uh, um, and I'm going to use it for these reasons, because of the license benefit, because of the reporting improvement, because of these reasons I'm going to use JMeter tool. Okay, the next one is your JMeter installation. Okay, very simple guys. The same JMeter website you have to go. In the left hand side, you will be having a download option. I mean, download releases. Download releases. Click that. So if you go to the download releases, scroll down. Look at here. The current version is 5.4.3. Current version is 5.4.3. It requires Java 8 plus. Okay, Java 8 plus. Okay, I mentioned already it's a Java program, so obviously you need to have JDK configured in your machine, then only it will work. So make sure you are having Java version of 8 plus, and you have binary available, source available. Binary available, source available. Why both the things are available? Binary is nothing but what we are going to use, guys. Okay, what we are going to use is actually the binary. Source is nothing but JMeter. What they are providing capability is you yourself can modify JMeter. I mean, modify JMeter in the sense like you can write your custom jar files. You can deploy the jar files into JMeter. and then you can fulfill your own needs. Okay, that option is also available. I mean, you can write your jar files. Say for a particular functionality you wanted to achieve certain things, means you can write your own jar files and then you can compile that and then deploy it inside the folder. So you can create your own functionality. So that is a benefit, right? That is a benefit. So that is the reason they provided the source as well. So source is for the people, those who wanted to do the modification in the JMeter. Any question, guys, still now? Or those who are not talking, please go on mute, please. Kranti, you have any question, Kranti? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so you have both the binaries and then your source files. Source file, just now I told you, um, those who are going to modify things, writing their own custom things, they can use the source. Others, we all are going to use the binary. So that too, we are using the Windows machines, means we can use zip file, and others, and the Mac users and other Linux based things, they can use the tar file. Okay, so right now if you click this, it will download the JMeter to your local. Okay, very simple. Actually, when you are comparing to LoadRunner, NeoLoad installation configuration, no, it takes some time because it's a dump file, you need to install it. But here it is nothing like installation; it's only download. Okay, this is a download file, means if you are downloading like this. Okay, this is a download file, means I'll take this to my local folder. Okay, today February started, right? So I'll paste here. So this is our I mean JMeter file, means what we can do, right click, extract all. So you are going to extract JMeter tool. That's all, guys. This is the I mean JMeter side. This is what you are actually going to do. Maybe the launch side you need to do additional things, but you are going to download the JMeter binary from your from the official website, and then you are trying to extract the file into the local. Any question, guys, till now?
Yeah, for me, I was trying to download, but it hanged in between. So just deleted and doing it again. I'll check, sir.
Yeah, Surendra, sure.
Yes, Srinivas, what is that heading? Heading that I didn't get it.
What
Heading
is the
scripts
heading?
like heading. You have mentioned that in the heading scripting like that. Heading
No, I
scripts
didn't
like that.
say there is no heading script. It is actually bean shell groovy.
Acha.
Bean shell scripting, groovy scripting. Bean shell scripting, groovy scripting. That is what I mentioned, Jay.
Yes, Srinivas.
Bean shell scripting, groovy scripting. That is what I mentioned.
Acha. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So let it unzip the thing. So as a prerequisite, okay. So maybe I'll type it like this. Uh, so what we are doing, download Apache Geometer, first step, okay, and then extract. Apache Geometer tool. Okay, and then you have to start your JMeter tool, right? You have to start, I mean launch. You have to launch the JMeter tool. But before to that, there are prerequisites are there. What is that? Make sure Java JDK installed. Okay, Java JDK installed. Okay, so you have to make sure your in your machine JDK is actually available. Okay, JDK is actually available. So how to check it? Okay, whether your machine is actually having JDK or what? How to check it? Go to the command window. Go to the command window. Type Java space hyphen version. Has to show you the Java version in your machine. Okay, what you have to do? Go to command window. I'll say like this. Okay, go to command window. Command window. Go to command window. Okay, CMD. Go to command window and type Java space hyphen version. Okay, this is what you are going to do it. Once you are doing that, you should be getting this. You should be getting this. Sometimes people will use Java C hyphen version. This is going to say the compiled version of the Java. Okay, both are the output is same, but each one will use their own things. Okay, so which means that you are checking it. Say like in your machine it is not there. In your machine this is not giving any output means, which means that in your machine Java is not there. In your machine Java is not there. Okay, so what you have to do? You have to download JDK, Oracle JDK, and then you can install that. Okay, Oracle JDK, and then you can install that. What you guys can do, you try to install it, guys, from Oracle website. You try to download and then install. Anybody have any problem, please let us know. We will share the JDK to you. Okay, we'll also share the JDK to you, but if you wish you can download from the external Oracle website also. Okay, but it should be more than 1.8. It should be more than 1.8. If you guys are willing, you give your mail IDs so that we will share the JDK file in the Google Drive, so you can download and then you can install it in your machine. Okay, so once you are installing the Java in your machine, so same command you are going to execute it, Java space hyphen Java, sorry, Java space hyphen version. So say like still you are not getting anything even after installing the Java also. Even after installing the Java also, if it is not coming means, what you have to do? You have to set the Java home. Okay, set the Java home comma path. You have to set these two things. You have to set the Java home and the path. Okay, how to do that? Very simple. You are going to the environmental variable, system environmental variable. You have to go environmental variable. Okay, you have to go there. So look at here. What you guys needs to do? Go to new, type Java underscore home. Everything should be uppercase. Okay, Java underscore home, and then in your folder after the installation, you installed Java means, what you are going to do? You are going to your C program files Java JDK. Till the JDK path you can copy. Till the JDK path you can copy and then paste it here, guys. Okay. So this is a Java home. You are saying in this place only your Java home is there, like that. You are defining. You are defining. If you are clicking OK, that's all. But I did it already, so I'm not going to click OK. Which means that Java underscore home, you have to add it. You have to add it, Java underscore home, and then till the JDK folder you have to give it. That is first step, Java home. Okay, and then path variable. Path, where I have to do, in the bottom of it I will search for path. Here it is there. Path is there. So what I will do, I will click here. Okay, I will click here. I need to uh, edit this. Okay, I need to edit this, and then I have to add till the what? I have to till add the till the bin folder. I have to add it. I have to add till the bin folder. Just a minute.
One more thing, I have a Java 17 on my machine. I hope that is also fine, right?
Yeah, that's fine. That's not a matter. You can use it.
Okay.
Okay, so while you are going to the path variable, no, say like here the path variable is there. Okay, right now my edit button is not enabled. I don't know. I think I need to restart the machine. But you in your path variable, what you should do, you should add till the bin folder like this case. Okay, like this. You have to add till the bin folder like this. You have to add till the bin folder under the path variable. You need to add till the bin folder. The home path should be till jdk. The path variable should be till bin folder, till bin folder. So like this guys, I'll type it java underscore home, that you have to add till the jdk folder. Your path variable should be till the bin, till the bin you have to add it. Once these two things are
Yeah.
added, once these two things are added, what you can do, you can go back to your command window, type this command. This will definitely work. This will definitely work. And one more thing, this environmental variable and all, nobody can straight away go and validate it. So in your organization, maybe this will be done by your administrators only. Maybe in your personal laptop, yes, you can do it. But for organizations and all, you need to aware of this information. I mean, you need to ask your administrators, ask your infrastructure team to add these provisions. Okay, so where you have a option, you can do it. Where you don't have option, you raise a ticket or something like that to ask somebody to do this activity. Everybody able to understand till now?
Yeah. Sir, for me, in the environment variables, Java underscore home is showing as C program files Java JDK 12.0.1. Should that be fine or should I install
Fine, fine.
something else? Fine.
That's fine. That's fine, Surendra. No problem. Only thing is, you have to, while launching the JMeter, you are getting any error or what, that is the only thing you have to validate it, because sometimes this OpenJDK, Oracle JDK will have little problem, but I don't think it will create a problem. You can use this version itself, Surendra. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So now I actually I did the prerequisite. I mean, I downloaded the JMeter, I installed Java, I configured Java home, I configured path. So what is my next step? My next step is launching the JMeter. My next step is launching the JMeter. So very simple. Lot of ways you can do the launch, but I'm going to double click this jar file. I'm going to double click this jar file. Anyways, I'm going to explain what are all the different ways you can use your JMeter. But right now, for the initial session perspective, what I'm doing, I'm simply clicking this jar file to launch my JMeter. To launch my JMeter. If there is any problem, it will throw error message. But if it is not a problem, nothing is actually a problem, means it will straight away launch JMeter like this. JMeter launched. JMeter launched. Everybody able to understand till here, guys? Everybody able to understand? So what we did, we um, I mean, Java home and path we set it. Okay, installation part completed, introduction part complete. So first three topics we completed this. Okay, so those who are interested to proceed with this course, please reach out to Kumar sir. This is Kumar sir number. Okay, 8019952427. I already typed here. Okay, this is Kumar sir number. Okay, so those who are interested to proceed with this course, reach out to Kumar sir, 8019952427. This is actually a weekday session. Okay, this is actually a weekday session, Monday to Friday. The session will be there. and time slot is this time slot. I mean 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. IST. Okay, correspondingly in other locations. Okay, and then all the artifacts that are needed, we are going to upload it into the Google Drive, and then we will share it to you. You can download and then you can use it for your activity. And all these sessions are actually recorded. We will share the recorded videos on a daily basis to you using the YouTube playlist URL. So sometimes if you guys are missing any day, you can watch the video and then you can come back and then you can ask your questions. So that's the reason. And all these videos are for you. It is a lifetime access. For you it is a lifetime access. You can have it for lifetime access. You can watch it and then we can bring all your questions and clarifications that are there. Okay, all artifacts will be sharing through Google Drive. All artifacts will be sharing through Google Drive, and the videos will be shared through YouTube playlist URL. It is a weekday session, weekend holiday, Saturday Sunday holiday. And then we will any questions, clarifications, commercial related, your fees related, your course content related, timing related, all questions you can talk to Kumar. 8019952427 is number. You can talk to Kumar for any further information. So already you all know we started the course content. So we considerably, this is a day one session. So like this we are going to proceed. You don't want to miss any sessions. Continue your learning, continue your things, means you can enroll yourselves and then you can proceed for the course journey, guys. Okay, so this is actually 25 plus hours of a session, 25 plus hours of a session. So uh, uh, every day 1 hour, every day 1 hour we are planning to have. And then as I mentioned, it is a weekday session. 8 to 9 a.m. IST is a time slot. Any question, guys, till now?
Yeah, Satish.
No, I'm not Satish.
Hello.
I'm
Oh,
not Satish.
uh,
I'm Saravanan.
sorry. Nirvana. I have a query like how far JMeter will be suggestible for the client-based applications, like more weight is there in the client-side logic is involved, then will you get the uh, JS level timings and then
No,
individual?
in that case, none of the tool is actually supported, Kranti. Okay, I mean, more of a client-side activity means any tool will not work. Probably LoadRunner True Client protocol we can try for some time, but JMeter is actually HTTP protocol. But JMeter is having the provision to integrate with your Selenium script and all. But it is all like touching your nose around your head, so which is not straightforward. But if it is more of client side, then JMeter using the normal recording, it will not going to get any benefit, Kranti.
Okay. Even with the Selenium script also, it won't be helpful for it.
That's what it
Like,
is, like a execution engine. Yeah, it's like a execution engine only. Selenium integration is also execution engine only, because anyway Selenium is a JavaScript. All the way JavaScript execution capability is there in JMeter, so you can use that. But what you are expecting, right? That kind of a numbers it will not give you. It is all object oriented programming, right? Selenium. So individual
okay.
object loading time only will be there, but it is not apple to apple. You can say yes, you have the capability, but it is not like what you are expecting. You are expecting something
Oh,
like APM tools are giving, right? That kind of a things will not
yes.
be possible in any, not only
Oh,
JMeter, not only JMeter, any
mm,
performance testing
mm,
tool. That's a challenge only, Kranti.
okay. Okay. Sure. But how about we record those scripts? Actually, like maybe we were not getting the client side metrics and that, the page
Yeah, yeah,
level
that,
stats.
yeah, that
Yeah.
layer alone will
How
not be
about
there.
yeah, fine. How about handling that application? Like, can we record the HTTP level recording at least?
See, we can do the HTTP level recording. Only challenge is
Mhm.
during the login time, where they kept their login logic. I mean the authentication. If it is a multi-factor
Yes.
authentication, so if it is everything happening in the client side, so obviously the tool will not capture the login tokens. Okay, So in
Okay.
that case, what you have to do, no other go, we need to construct the logic in JavaScript or Bin shell script, and post activity will be happening in the HTTP. That part alone will be
Mm-hmm.
little tricky, Kranti.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Thanks for giving.
Okay, Kranti. Thanks for your question. Hasib, you
Um,
have a question?
Yes, is there any dependency on the network? Like we connect to the VPN side and then we start working.
No,
So
no.
is there any dependency on that?
There is no
When we,
dependency, but sometimes we ourselves will get little lag whenever we are working in VM machines, right? Like your mouse will be little slowly moving. That's the only concern. I mean, that's not for JMeter, for everything inside
no, it's not like
VPN.
we are connecting to the virtual machines. We connect to the global protect, right, networks which are via VPN connection happens, and
That's what.
our
In Yeah, in that case, your JMeter is also resides within the VPN, right? Correct.
yes.
Then there is no problem. If you are trying to look from outside world, I mean your tool is outside, application is inside, only problem. Everything is inside means no problem as you.
Okay, so that should be installed in that virtual machine. If you are into that virtual machine, you need to install JMeter there and
That's all.
start working there. Yeah.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, correct.
And
Okay.
the other case is like we just connect to the networks, right, through tunnels, right? We are into the
Hmm.
our same local, but we just there is something like we use global protect. We don't go switch to the virtual machines. We be in our system itself, but we connect to the network using this tunnels. So in that case, it should be installed in our local, and it should not throw any configurations is
See,
required.
if you are in your local trying to access the application inside the VM through the tunnel, definitely a challenge. Not only for JMeter, any tool that's a challenge. But if you are having everything in the common place, I mean your tool also inside the VM and then your application also inside the VM, no problem at all. There is no problem because everything is actually manually you are going to log in inside, and then inside the tool only, inside the VM only you are going to do the recording. So that will not be a problem. But you are keeping your tool outside the VM, application only available inside the VM in, that's actually a challenge as it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
sure. Thank you.
Shravan, we can integrate these scripts to Azure DevOps, right?
Yes, you can.
We can, but there is no limitation as such, right?
So everybody is using their pipeline execution nowadays using that concept only, right? So yes, possible.
Ah, okay. And one more thing is, I have installed JMeter and I'm trying to launch it, but since
Okay.
long time I could see the blank screen only.
Which version you are using? Latest version or old
So
version?
that I need
Are
to.
using latest? You check it, Soumya. You
Uh,
try to use a latest version and then let me
I
know.
have installed 5.4.3 JMeter.
Okay. So you check your JDK, everything is fine. Environmental variable, everything is fine. So you check and tell me if it is a problem. I will ask my team to connect with you for resolving the issue. Okay. Yeah. Sure, guys. So with this, we'll wrap up our session today. So those who are interested to proceed with the session, please reach out to Kumar sir 801995
Sorry,
triple
sorry.
seven.
Sorry, I was not able to unmute myself. Is it because of Java Home? I don't have Java Home in the environment variables.
Yeah, set
Anything
it.
else is
Set
there?
it. Set the Java home, Soumya.
Oh,
Set
okay.
the Java home
Yeah.
path, everything.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, sure.
It is the same, right? Apache JMeter 5.4.3 file, edit, search, run. That page should
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
Okay.
You open that and then do the Java home and path setup. Okay. So with this, we'll wrap up for today's session. Thanks for joining and have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Hello, are you still there? Hello, Sarvan. Are you still there? Oh, I'm not able to hear.
Yeah, Zib.
Yeah, I just wanted to check on that mobile thing. Is any
Yeah,
specific tentative date you're
yeah,
planning?
you please talk to Kumar, Zib. He will update you.
Okay, so when you start it, right, you cover for iOS also, right? iOS native apps and like Android
No,
both, right?
see,
It has
yeah, recording part, everything is same only. Irrespective of the device, it is all same process only. We will cover it.
okay, and it will be nearby, right? And that could go in different batch altogether.
Sorry, I did not get you.
So you're planning very it in nearby, right? Batch for mobile
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
not.
yeah. We will update you. We will update you, Zib. Yeah,
Okay, sure. Thanks. Thanks.
yeah. Thank you.